are both possible. You know, there can be falling living standards, but there can also be a migration issue that a lot of people are concerned about. The two can exist, and a good government should be able to manage them both at the same time.
Sure, but a bad government is going to say, I'm not going to do anything on either of these issues, and actually I'm going to turn these people who are suffering, you know, quite substantially into a scapegoat so that you don't blame us for your problem.
We agree.
Go on, Richard.
Because this is a bad government that is failing. No, actually, because this is a bad government that is failing pretty much at everything. I mean, if you actually say, what are they doing well, what's working, the answer is the square root of not a lot. So they're failing on the migrants issue, they're failing on cost of living, controlling costs, reducing energy costs. They're failing on creating growth. The national debt is increasing. They're failing on waiting lists. I can't think of anything that they're doing well. So that on that, we probably agree.
But that's, I think, why we're having this conversation. That's why the government keeps saying, you know, making this issue of small votes the biggest political issue in the country, when actually we are in the middle of this cost of living crisis.
If you talk to people outside London, let me tell you, it is the biggest issue.
And yet, here we are talking about what is actually, in real terms, not a massive problem, relatively speaking.
It's a massive
The vast
problem.
majority of refugees are actually in countries that neighbour states are
to the British people, it is a huge problem when they see the unfairness.
It's just not nearly as much of a problem
Go and
as
talk
the
to some people in some.
or the
Go and
NHS
talk to some
crisis.
people in some coastal
Go
towns.
stand in a hospital waiting room and see if they care about, like, small boats. They care about the fact that they literally cannot get cancer treatment.
Like we opened the programme saying, something has gone very, very wrong when we can't even agree what the biggest issue in this country is. Richard, Ava, Grace, thank you very much. A punchy start to the show there.